Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akakadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. In the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the Old Tongue. And I say Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson, a quick sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of 2nd Esdras 15, 18 through verse 19. And that's the title of the sit-down lesson. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 18, and it reads from the Apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures. It says, "For because of their pride, right, pride go before destruction. This alphabet lifestyle, evilness and wickedness and unrighteous decrees still increasing. Lawlessness, iniquity, sin is abounding more than ever." It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled." Right, Proverbs 16 and verse 18. Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. As we're getting closer and closer to this insurrection, in the time of Jacob's trouble as well too, in the hour of temptation, and the famine of the world. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right, Isaiah 19 and verse 2. Great divisions. So 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 9, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor," which we're seeing right now, so it's only going to increase, "but shall destroy their houses with the sword," because we know the modern day sword is the weapon, just like the ancient sword, now the modern day sword as well too, which is the weapon, "and spoil their goods," right, their basic items, necessities that they have in their house, they shall spoil their goods, especially in these modern day times, because of the lack of bread, right, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. We're going to be seeing these great tribulation times once it comes into full effect. The time of Jacob's trouble, that great insurrection, uprise, that's going to come into full effect. So, because of the lack of bread, man shall be afraid, because of the lack of bread for great tribulation. Like it says in Amos 8 and verse 11. It's going to be the famine of the word, for lack of bread, for lack of water, for lack of resources, but only the hearing of the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh thy power. Since I mentioned, I'm going to bring that out as well too. So yeah, this is the signs. These are the biblical signs that we're prophesying about: war, evil, and the pestilence. As we're getting closer and closer to this great insurrection, uprise. Amos 8 and verse 11, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh thy power, that I send a famine in a land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but the hearing of the words of the Lord Yahweh thy power." Amos 8 and verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the words of the Lord Yahweh thy power, and shall not find it." Come. That's going to be taking place in these modern day times. 2nd Esdras, Salakia. 2nd Esdras 18, once again, 15 through verse 18 and through verse 19. I'm starting at verse 18 once again. It says, "Because of their pride go before destruction, shall be destroyed, and their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Isaiah 15 and verse 19. "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation." Right, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. And these are the times that we're about to enter into. This is the prophet Isaiah. Prophet Isaiah 19 and verse 1. "The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh thy power rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." Right, just like ancient Egypt, now this modern day spiritually Egypt. Isaiah 19 and verse 2. "And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian." Right, the modern day Egyptian against the modern day Egyptians. "And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom." Right, and that's what we're going to be seeing in these times. A neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. That's why we're seeing Deuteronomy 30 verse 7 is in full effect as we speak. Second Esdras 15 verse 18. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, and there's going to be a lot of vengeful spirits that's be stirring up in these times as well too. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 28, which is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28, from the apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, within their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out in force and appease the wrath of him that made it." Right, the wrath of him that made it, which is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh thy power. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Right, fire, hail, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance in the sight of the Heavenly Father. Verse 30, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of 2nd Esdras 15 through verse 18. And that was the title of the sit-down lesson. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'ashem, and the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the last one Kadash on the tongue. And I say Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. And until next time, I will say Shalom.